Well, hello. What's happening, everybody?
This is
What?
the other thing.
What's the other thing?
Look at my
Oh,
glasses.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No. You
Oh,
haven't
everything is
said-
so screwed up. Hold on.
Do you-
Everything is so screwed
Do
up.
you know how to fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's so screwed up. It's like we have a green screen, but we
Yeah,
don't have a
but we
green
don't.
screen because we were using a green screen the other night because we're testing it, and I totally forgot about it. Here, I can remove the filter, though, so we don't have that anymore. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Boom.
Oh.
Look at that. Now we look
I'm
good.
better.
Now we look really pretty
Hi,
all over again.
guys.
Hello, welcome. It's Sunday. Did you guys have a restful day?
Not me.
No, we did not. We were all over the place. Heather, you want to give them the whole plan of our day, what we were out there doing today?
Oh my goodness. Well, it was a wonderful day. It was very hectic though.
Wonderful, hectic.
Yeah, so we woke up, we went 30
I'm so glad we did that.
We went 30 minutes one way,
Yes.
okay, to a wedding, a beautiful wedding.
It was
perfect
very gorgeous.
wedding
Gorgeous.
of two friends, one of which I've known since the 6th grade, and the
What?
other, her husband. Yeah, I've known Ashley since 6th grade.
Her who's bond? Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, now they're married.
And now they're married. Congratulations to them.
And then we had to go all the way in another direction for, it was supposed to be an hour, but it took like an hour and 40 minutes because
so good.
someone in Baltimore City decided that it would be cool to do construction on the tunnel,
Yes.
which is like the only way into where we were going unless we wanted to take an additional, like, what, 30 minutes?
Which, if we went that way, it
Ooh.
would have been the same amount of time
Yeah, it
anyway.
would've been
So,
the same amount of
anyway,
time.
we drove all
But
over the place, but
They
what did we do?
closed it up, did construction on it. Normally, the tunnel is 4 lanes. It's 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Yes.
It was 2 lanes, period.
Don't like that.
It was crazy. So it
No
took
fun.
us forever, but we went to Chris's sister's bridal shower because she's getting married.
There's so many weddings.
I know, it's crazy.
So, needless to say, it's been a really hectic day. And then we got home. We went out and bought all of the liqueur for our wedding.
We did.
So now we're all ready to rock and roll to get everybody drunk on our big day.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
They're going to be, like, wasted. I hope so, because we bought a lot of alcohol.
Yes, and because there's so many weddings, we won't be live or anything for the whole week. We might post like a video if we have a chance. I might record something tonight and post it sometime during the week, but that'll be it. We're not going to go live, no interviews, no nothing. We'll be back the week after, so between now and next Sunday, we probably will not be on at all.
Yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be back the following Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday.
8. Wednesday the 8th.
Wednesday
I had to
the
do
8th.
calendar math.
Yes.
Yeah, I did good.
Good. I'm glad you counted. I probably would have come up
Good.
with a different number because I'm not good with the math.
Yeah, I did really good.
But we'll be back and we'll be here hanging out yet again. I did notice here, G-Man says he saw Endgame. Endgame is excellent. It was fantastic. I'm now on my... I saw it 2 times and I want to see it one more time in the theaters because I love these big films, the big Avengers films. I like to see them a couple times over or more than a couple times if I can. Did you guys finish your Funko centerpieces, Heather?
Centerpieces are almost finished. I made glasses for mine the other day. However, the Funko cake toppers, which won't actually go on the top of the cake, they'll go like in front of the cake. Yeah, those are not completed, and I don't know if we'll have them for the wedding, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're still working on our customs for the cake toppers. Who knows if that'll happen? We're going to try our best to get those completed and done. Right now, mine has the jacket, the pants,
It's not a jacket.
the head is done.
It looks like he's Hugh Hefner wearing
It looks like I'm wearing a robe. I never said I was fantastic at it. I'm just okay.
Speaking of which, I wore a dress today, and I put it on. I did like my makeup all up. I did my hair. I put this outfit on, put my shoes on, and Chris says, "Is that what you're wearing?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Why are you wearing a robe?" It was a dress, okay? It just had like a little thing that like tied.
I honestly did not mean to come off like an a-hole, but I did.
You are an a-hole, though.
I really honestly thought she walked up next to me dressed in a robe
I don't have a robe that pretty.
No, I just thought you had a robe on and you were getting ready, and I was like, "Why are you still wearing a robe? We got to leave." And she's like, it's not a robe." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I got a little scared of her.
Yeah, I was a little scared over the fact that you thought it was a robe, but he said, if anyone says anything about you wearing a robe, just remind them we're at a wedding shower.
I said we got confused as to what shower we were going to, or what kind of shower.
So this is what it looked like. I took a picture and sent it to my best friend. I guess it sort of looks like a robe.
It does. It looks like a kimono or something. You look like a samurai.
Yeah, well, I thought it was pretty, so I wore it. Whatever. It cost me $14. What am I gonna do?
Exciting, Heather. So no news on my Winter Soldier jacket. The guy did message me and say that I should see it this week. So fingers crossed that we see it this week. I'm really hoping that it comes in, because I want my Winter Soldier. I want him set up and ready to rock and roll. On the Hot Toys front, though, I did reserve my Captain America from Endgame at Sideshow.
Update, he hasn't sold any pops.
And I also...
He's bought more pops.
I also have my Endgame Thanos on order.
Where are you putting all these, by the way?
I'm going to make room.
Where?
I'm going to make shelves. I'm going to build a shelf on my chest, and I'm going to carry them around. It's going to be awesome.
Idea.
I can't wait. Can you imagine me walking around with a shelf on my chest? Come on.
Yeah.
A really cool idea for a custom for you guys is a Dark Phoenix with Heather's head, and it glows. It already has Heather's head, pretty much.
Just with red hair.
Heather used to have red hair.
I did.
It was you. It really was. It was you.
Yeah.
So I posted
I was
my...
really hot with red hair.
I did.
Know why
You were. You're pretty hot. I posted a Dark Phoenix picture today. If you guys haven't seen it already on Instagram, and I also posted, I think, over on Reddit as well. I like posting my pictures on Reddit. Anyway, we got the Hot Topic Chase Dark Phoenix.
We did.
I'm not going to tell you how we got it. I'm not going to go into all that. You might already know.
Oh, I was going to tell
But we're going to make a video and explain to you how the Dark Phoenix thing happened, and just Hot Topic exclusive chases in general. I want to have like a small video just talking about them and our experiences. So I think that's something we're going to record after this. After we're doing our live, we'll record that, and it'll be something that we can give you sometime this week as a gift for our wedding, right? And we're giving you a gift.
A gift of what? A video?
Yeah, a video. They'll have something to watch. They're going to be bored, Heather, and we're not going to be live. We're not going to be doing anything. No videos. What else are they going to do? Just sit around and stare at the wall?
Game of Thrones is a thing, number one.
Okay.
Okay, they just came out with a really cool looking show called Chambers on Netflix.
I have no idea what that is.
It's about a woman who gets a new heart, and like she sees things from the person who she got their heart from.
I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to
real
watch that.
Creepy. I'm excited. I want to watch it.
They do have other YouTube channels they can go and watch, okay? But who has what we have, Heather? We're both really cool, and sometimes when we go live, you like to come on, you're angry, and you're yelling at me. They can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah, you're right.
They can only get it right here on the Gastlecast.
And they can't get me on any other channel.
That's right.
It's just here.
That's right. By the way, I've been in conversation with Blaze and Pops. I want to work with them a little bit more. So after the whole wedding thing, we're going to start doing some more collabs with them. We're going to do more interviews. And we're also going to start up our new podcast. You know, be excited. This is where you get really excited about it. So we have so many cool things coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be awesome. I am so excited, Heather. I don't know how to tell you about it. I think I did.
It is exciting.
I think I told you about it already. You have nothing to say about any of this? Can you like show some sort of excitement? How excited you are about all of this? Nothing?
I'm not really thinking past May 4th, to be honest with you. I'm not like trying to be rude.
Heather
is
literally in wedding mode. By the way, my mother's here. Mom, hi. My mother's here. Everybody say hi to my mom. She's feeling better, by the way. She was at the
she feels
she was
great.
at the shower, the shower for my sister today, and she looked beautiful, and she was having a good time. She was laughing, and I could tell all her spirits are back. So that was awesome, right?
Right.
Heather actually pointed that out as soon as we got in the car. She said, your mom seemed like she's feeling a lot better. She looks so good today.
Well, I did say she looked good today, but
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about her feeling better because she seemed like she felt better yesterday.
She did. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yesterday was our rehearsal for the wedding.
Yeah.
We've been like really busy this weekend. I don't know if you know that.
It's been crazy.
It has been crazy. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to fit in an Endgame showing between now and the wedding. I really wanted to go see one more time.
May 4th, 9 a.m.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do that.
Why?
It's impossible. I have no time to do that.
Yeah, you could do that.
I can't do that. I have to get married. I'm busy.
Why?
I'm going to be all stressed out and ready to go. Yeah, that's right.
Stressed out?
I'm
You
gonna
should be
stress.
happy. Damn, look what you got.
I know I'm saying I'm stressed because there's a lot going on. There's a lot to take in for the wedding. It's a 4 o'clock wedding. If it were like a 12 p.m.
It's
wedding.
4:30 actually.
Is it 4:30?
Yep.
I don't even know the time of my own wedding. How do you like that?
I'm used to it.
But I have to like get ready. I have to prepare my vows.
Speaking of which, Chris not knowing what he's talking about, did you guys happen to see my Instagram video I posted earlier? He's apparently been putting Tide Pods in our dishwasher. He asked me to smell them. And I thought that was really weird. And I said, what do you got there?
Well, I opened the bag and it smelled real good.
That's why our dish has been smelling
It smelled
good.
really good. And I was like, well, Heather, you got to smell this. It's awesome. And she's like, that doesn't belong up here. I almost put it in. I think I've used those like
You
twice so
have.
far.
You have.
I think I've used them twice so far.
You definitely used them.
It's not good.
No, it's really not
It's not good at all.
No.
But I'm really, really excited, by the way,
For
for the Hot Toys. I'm really happy. So here's the thing. For those who have not seen Endgame, I'm not going to spill the beans. But Captain America, the Hot Toys, there are 2 unannounced items that the Captain America is going to come with.
Ooh, don't any of you say anything
But
in the
we
chat.
already know what they're going to be.
For the people who haven't seen Endgame.
For the people who have seen the movie,
if you have
already
seen it,
know
you
what's in there.
If you haven't, you don't.
And also the
Don't
Thanos, the Thanos is a little off. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. It's a little off. So I'm hoping that it's either updated so it makes sense.
Well, maybe they did it one way in the pictures and
I
stuff.
think they did. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
so
However,
it didn't spoil it.
However, they released some of the other figures and things with it. With whatever I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That isn't in the movie. That
Yeah.
way. So I'm wondering how it's all really going to play out. That's my question. Thank you, Lady Days.
Aw, hi.
Said happy last week of being single. I know, well, not single, more or less. I guess the last week of being fiancés, I guess. I mean, I guess single.
Well, people
Yeah, because
say
on
on
your
your tax
documentation and stuff,
returns,
you
you're
do say
single.
single. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so it's our last week. Heather, how do you feel about getting married to me?
Well, I was feeling great until you let slip that you've been using Tide Pods in our dishwasher.
Okay, all right. I knew you wanted to be serious.
Now I feel no, I am actually very serious.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
is that
feel like I'm marrying someone who just doesn't know things.
I'm pretty good at stuff. To be honest with you, I grabbed that little bag. We don't use those here in our washer and dryer or washer. We don't use those little pod things. So I thought they were bought for us or purchased for the dishwasher because they were down in the box. Heather received them for her bridal shower. So I was like, oh, this has to be the dish stuff. I didn't notice. I didn't even read that it said Tide on it. All I knew is they smell good.
It doesn't even make any sense because you bought a Costco-sized dishwasher detergent. So why would you take the other stuff upstairs? You already have.
I
the
don't
whole
know, Heather.
thing.
You're asking crazy questions.
No,
How do you
you're doing crazy things.
How do you
that's
expect
all
me to
that
answer
is.
all this stuff? So, let's talk about
I'm
Funko for a
lost.
minute, okay?
Yeah,
Right
let's do
now
that.
is the Funko Photo a Day Challenge. How many of you guys are involved in the Funko Photo a Day Challenge? I think it's so much fun. We talk about this every time it comes around. Heather and I always have a good time trying to figure out what our next photo is going to be, what pop we're going to choose, how we're going to position it, how we're going to make the photo a little bit different. We come up with a bunch of new ideas.
Yeah, I didn't do yesterday.
What?
I didn't do the green one.
How are you going to let me sit here and talk about how great it is and then you come out with something like that?
No, I didn't even think about it till it was like midnight.
Did you do yours today?
No,
You guys still haven't done it for today? Well, can you grab something or?
So, okay, let me give you guys a secret. When I had Stashpedia,
There we go.
I would look through my list and
Yes.
find something that matched today's challenge.
Sure.
I don't have Sash
I
Media
have it
now.
on my phone. Why don't you just sign into my account and you'll see everything we have?
No, because I want my account.
But it doesn't matter. Just use mine.
You have 1,000 on yours. I have like 150
What's
on
good
mine.
about that is that you know everything I have,
I
just in
don't
case a
need everything
trade
you have.
takes place and you're like, does Chris have this or not? And now you'll know.
I am not getting you any pops. I'm not.
You're not getting me any pops.
Hell no.
Why? You just didn't you recently give me a pop?
When? What'd I get you?
That's right, you didn't.
No, I don't get you
Now that I
pops.
think about it,
You
you
have
didn't.
too many. Start getting rid of some and I'll buy
When
you some.
Marvel stops making Funko Pops, I'll stop.
Okay.
But the thing is that what I wanted to talk about, though, however, is the fact that
It's fun.
the fanatic or Funko Photo a Day challenge is a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing it not just because of yawn. That's yawn number one, I think.
No, it's been like 3 or 4.
What's fun about it to me is that I can click the Funko Photo a Day challenge, like the hashtag, and I can see all the photos that people are posting, and it's really fun to look through all the pictures and see what people come up with in their own head. However, the color thing is a little like, okay, whatever, that's easy. I like when they come up with stuff that it makes you think, like, what could I do with this? You know what I mean? I think that's what's fun for me.
Well, there's one thing I gotta do. And we don't have any pops that would really fit it. So I asked my friend to borrow them, and he keeps forgetting to take them. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Receiving a phone call, and I'm not going to answer that phone call right now.
Oh, okay. Is it, work?
Yes. So I'm not going to answer that phone call. There's no reason for it.
I'll let him know.
Yeah. You let him know, Heather. You give him a call after all this.
I'll tell him. Sorry, we were too busy on YouTube. So.
Right. But see, the Funko Photo a Day
Cost another
challenge
10.
thing, it lasts. What's weird about them is that they're not scheduled and they randomly will show up.
Yes.
Like you get them randomly, and then how they play, like the Christmas one. I thought last year there was a Christmas one, and then there was like a fall one, and they were really close together.
Yes.
And it didn't seem like they had ever done that before. I always remember them being like months
I think
apart.
they have. No, normally they do a spring one, a fall one, and a Christmas one. I think. I don't.
They
think
do
the
a summer
Christmas
one.
One's new.
They do a summer one because I remember we had one for 4th of July.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But it's fun. I enjoy it.
I don't think it was 4th of July. I think it was Memorial Day.
Was it Memorial Day?
I think so.
No, it was 4th of July. Because
Are you sure?
yeah, because we put all of our stuff out for 4th of July, our party, and I took a picture before our
Yes,
party.
because I used the USA thing, which we put outside for the 4. Oh man.
Question: how many
weird.
Funko Pops do you own? How many do we own? 1,012. I think. I think
Oh
we're
my
at 1,012.
God! Why? Where'd we get 12?
What? Because there are some that had been purchased recently. There were some that I found that I forgot to add to the list. So we're about 1,012 right now.
Does that include our trade pile? It probably doesn't.
Yes.
Does it? It does.
It does include our trade
All
pile.
of the trade pile.
Yes. I like to call it the trade pile / giveaway pile. Because sometimes we use those for giveaways.
We have so many.
Not that many. You're acting like it's a lot. 1,000 isn't a lot.
You're right.
It could be 1,000 of something else that we don't like. Like we could have 1,000 pieces of garbage. And we'll be like, oh, why do we have 1,000 pieces of garbage? That's horrible. But when you say 1,000 Funko Pops, that's exciting. I love looking at them.
Okay.
Do you not?
I mean, I do when I get them, and then I put them on the shelf, and that's it. Sometimes I take pictures with them. I'm good. I gotta find something blue to take.
That's my favorite thing to do is take pictures of them.
Where's your? Oh, you threw your phone on the floor. I was
I
gonna
did.
open the Funko Pop app.
Why? You're trying to figure out what you're taking a picture of?
Yeah, I need
Yondu.
blue.
Done.
No, not
Blue.
Yondu.
Yondu. Done.
No, I don't want Yondu.
Oh, Emma Frost is right there. I'm looking right at her.
Ew,
Captain
no.
America is up there.
I don't want any Marvel. I don't like to take pictures of your pops.
You want me to name a blue pop of yours right now?
Yeah.
Blue Crystal Heisenberg.
Oh yeah, the one I can't pull out of the box.
Thanks, VVGS.
Sure.
Yeah, it's sealed away. It's locked away forever.
I know it is, so I
So it
can't
can't
take
get
a
damaged.
picture of it.
You can take a picture through the window.
I'm not taking a picture through the window. So I need another blue Funko Pop.
Oh, I have Beast flying
I'm
a
not
jet.
doing Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Or anything of yours.
I don't know. Oh, look, I have this Iron Man 2. He's a Wobbler.
Is it Marvel?
Yeah. Hold
Okay.
on. I have Mega Man.
Why are we looking around your room?
Oh no, because I'm just looking at what's close by. We have Mega Man.
Why don't you tell me something of mine that's blue?
Something that of you,
What does that mean?
huh? 'Cause you're down the dumps. You're blue.
I know what I have. No,
What?
I can't take a picture of that.
No? Why? How about the Akami? That one's blue. It's blue. Come on. Don't be.
It's
don't
not
be-
blue enough.
What? What do you mean it's not blue
It's not
enough? What's
blue
that supposed to
enough.
mean?
It's not blue enough.
How about the Bigfoot over there? He's got a blue face.
No, I don't want Bigfoot.
Oh, come on. It's a great picture. Come on.
But it's not my pop. It's your pop.
It's actually it was sent for both of us.
No,
it was a
meant
gift.
for you.
It was a gift.
It was a gift to you because this person knew that you
No,
wanted
Mr.
it.
Lowe sent that to both of us as a gift.
He sent it to you.
He sent it to both of us, Heather. Don't be ridiculous.
It may have said Heather and Chris, but he knew Chris wanted it.
Look, Lil Vamp says I posted the genie. That's a great one. Oh, we have the new genie, the glow in the dark.
We do.
Boom! There you go, winning.
Ah.
And you can glow it in the dark and make it
Ooh,
look
I
really
could.
cool. Huh?
Speaking of which, did you see the new Aladdin pops?
Yes. What is more horrifying than the new Lion King pops? That's my question.
Yeah, they're a little crazy.
The new Lion King pops look horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
I like them.
I don't like them at all. I think that they're silly looking. They're
Shame.
gross. They're scary.
Shame.
They're not Lion King. They look like a horror,
Shame.
like Funko Pops.
Nathan's correcting me and saying both of you guys.
Thank
Didn't
you.
Just say that women are always right, Nathan. Why don't you just let me have this? Why don't you let me have it?
He said women are always right.
Yeah.
Ah, man,
did.
come on. Did you guys ask for anything Funko for your wedding? No, actually. So the thing about the wedding, we didn't ask for anything.
we do have a registry,
Yes.
and we live together, so it's so hard to find stuff we
live
have that-
together,
that we
yes.
don't need, but or that we do need. But we decided to put some bathroom stuff because we want to redo our upstairs bathroom just because it just.
When
need
you say
like a-
bathroom stuff and not Funko, this is what I do.
we did do our registry at Target and they do carry Funko
They do.
Pops.
They do.
They do.
Let's switch lanes here a little bit, okay? Let's talk about a couple things.
But yeah, no Funko Pops for the wedding.
Did anybody pick up the 10-inch Thanos
Fair
from
enough.
Target? I say Thanos. Don't beat me up here. The 10-inch Thanos is awesome from Endgame. I love it. Probably my favorite thing so far of 2019. I love it, and I really love that new Dark Phoenix chase, but I really love that Thanos. I think he's great.
Can I just say something?
Here we go.
So Nathan Lowe said that him and Sarah are picking up the Lion King Pops. Nathan, I hate to break it to you, but that doesn't mean that they look good.
Lady Days says Simba looks mad at the world.
Simba is like mad about something.
Mom is back in the house again. I guess she left and came back.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was telling Mom they were glad to hear that you were feeling better. So there you go, Mom. And I also mentioned how beautiful you look today
She
at
always
the
looks
shower.
beautiful.
we're at. And we also talked about how Heather wore a robe to the shower, which is cool too.
Yeah, I was
That was
really
awesome.
prepared for the shower.
The other thing I wanted to talk about, we talked about 10-inch Thanos. Did anybody did anybody get it? I don't see anybody here mentioning that or jumping on it.
They are not seeing this yet.
Okay, gotcha. It's taking a while. Why doesn't everyone hit the Oh, thank you, Thomas. Thomas Studholm, my good pal. There he is. The Thanos, it was interesting. They seemed to sell out. They seemed to sell out fairly quickly. I went to the store at almost 8 o'clock on the nose on Friday, and they only had 2 left. They were like, people were in there buying them up. So I was really happy I made it there in time and I was able to get one. They also sold them out online. I don't know if they ever came back up or not.
Hi, Funko Pop Ohana.
Hello, Funko Pop Ohana. Oh, she's only saying hi to you. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say
to
hi. I
her.
shouldn't respond.
Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan, hello.
I have something to say. Are
Go
you
ahead.
still going to continue about Thanos?
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. So Lil Vamp said that Simba looks just as scary as Scar.
Yes.
I have a story about that.
Okay.
When I was about 4 or 5 years old,
Okay.
Lion King was like just a thing, and me and my sister had watched it. And I remember one time my parents came home and they had something for us. They were really excited. They were like, "Oh, we bought something for you guys." So each of them they were like holding what was obviously like an animal behind their back, and the tail was like sticking through their legs, and we either picked one or the other. And one was, I think, adult Simba, either Simba or Mufasa, and then the other one was Scar, and I picked Scar, and I started screaming and crying because I didn't want the bad guy.
What?
Yeah, I didn't
Really?
want the bad guy, which is crazy because I love the villains now. But
I was always down with the villains.
as a little kid, didn't want any part of Scar.
Always wanted the villains. That's what I always was after. Of the original Lion King film, I loved the hyenas. I always thought they were kind of cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
The hyenas were cool.
Yeah.
So the big drama of the week, well, I guess of Friday, was the Children of the Forest metallic HBO Funko Pop dropping randomly and people buying it out in seconds. And what happened for me was, by the way, I was able to obtain one. And Jeddah decided to say that we don't watch Game of Thrones. And by the way, we do. So
Yeah.
Jeddah, ha!
I
We
don't
watch
know
Game
who
of Thrones.
Children of the Forest are yet.
We have no idea who they are
but-
yet. But that doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't.
But so
Because
somebody...
it's a good show and we know we're going to like whatever
It's been
it is.
fantastic. I love the show so far. I'm just going to put that out there. The Children of the Forest pop, the link popped up randomly on my feed on Facebook. And I just gotten to work, I think. And I clicked it and I was like, this has got to be a joke. I clicked it. There was a buy it now or pre-order. Click that. It went through. It took a little bit of time, but it finally went through and it said, thank you for ordering and all this stuff. And I was like, what? Like I just couldn't believe it. So as I always say, took it to the streets, Heather. I took it to the streets.
I've never heard you say that.
I said it in the last video. I posted pictures of our purchase like on Facebook and on Instagram, and people were going crazy. Number one, the first thing people were saying was something like, now they're going down in price. How could they re-release it? This is ridiculous. Now my pop's not going to be worth anything. And then it seemed like people were threw their pops up and they were trying to sell them like, now, let's get rid of these things.
But it's your pop, though. If you like it,
Right.
then
So why
who
does the value?
cares?
Why does the value matter? And then people started going nuts about how this pop is going to be released more. Like now, it's not going to be as valuable. They're going to release it. It's going to be a common, I guess. Like every store is going to release them. I haven't seen that like on paper. Like I've seen people sharing it, and I told Heather what I'm guessing is that people are either doing this because it really is a thing, or because they're trying to get people to lower their prices right now so they can go and buy them up. Because it can either go one or the other. And Heather, tell them your story that we talked about today of how this actually did occur. That this might not be a real thing about Children of the Forest. Go ahead.
Well, I remember back, I would say like late last year, shortly after the Predator pops with like the Hound chase and the Predator chase came out, there was something going around online that they were vaulting all like the whole Predator line.
Right.
So like they didn't.
Was that the whole story?
Yeah, I mean,
That was the whole story?
I think they did it just so people would like buy them up quickly, or think they were gonna drop and try to get rid of them.
So in other words, what it is, and this is how I'm explaining this to you now. It's a rumor mill. And what's happening with the Children of the Forest pops right now, I think people are getting a little butthurt about not being able to get it. So they're churning this rumor mill that they're going to release these things like commons. I'm not telling you it's going to happen either way. I just don't know how real what they're saying is. I think, here's my thoughts on this, okay? You ready? Get your pants ready for this, guys, okay? Get your pants ready. Hold on. Is there a noise? Is it going to happen? There we go. Here's what I think happened. I think that they made a certain amount of these Children of the Forest metallic Funko Pops. I think that when they went online and when people were standing in line for them, they sold what they had in stock at the time. I think they had more somewhere else. I think they had a certain amount. Now, people were saying the number is like 3,500 they just sold the other morning, or 4,000. It was some number, like 3,200, something between 3 and 4.
3.6, I think.
Was it 3.6? Okay, so that's what they had left over, and I think that's what they sold out of. I don't know if there's any more after that. I haven't read anywhere other than somebody making something and passing it around that says, don't worry, it's going to be a common. Stores have said this, stores have said that. I just think that what is being said is crap, and I don't believe that stuff until it really comes out by either Funko or HBO, and usually they'll release something telling you what the real truth of the matter is.
Yeah.
So the point I'm getting at is, those folks out there who have Children of the Forest pops, the metallic ones, don't run right out and start selling them. In my opinion, I wouldn't until you know for a fact, because you might try to sell that thing to get, I have to quickly make my $100 before it's worth nothing. Don't do that, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there right now just trying to give them away because of this rumor mill. So that's my thoughts on it. I was lucky the other morning. I clicked the link, it popped up, I was able to reserve mine. I honestly didn't have the intentions to buy it when it popped up. I just didn't know. I just quickly went ahead and did it. And I was like, well, we have a couple of the Game of Thrones pops, but is this legit? And then when I finally figured out it was legit, I'm like, I'm going to order this thing like right now. And then that's when all the hating started to happen. This churn of hate and discontent. But let's see what happens. It could go either the way that I think it's going to go, or it could go the way where the pop that I just purchased is valued at the $14 that I spent. Or how much did I spend? I think 23. It's valued at 23 bucks. You never know. How it drove up to $700 and some dollars.
Crazy.
That is insane. I mean, that is so insane. And the other day when I posted that picture, a local friend of ours, he posted under it something along the lines of, wow, I stood in that long line and now they're releasing them online again. Well, let's be real about this, okay? And I would say the same thing to him, although we didn't get into this topic of conversation. If you buy these things, at least if they have a number and it says 2,500 made, 1,000 made, whatever. If they have a number, then you know that there's a number made. If they don't have a number on them, guys, they could be released again. Anything can happen. So don't think you have like this piece of gold. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. They could re-release at any point in time. So keep that in mind. And for us, it's not all about the value. It's about what we like.
Yeah, well, people are saying that they would be upset if they spent what a lot of people have spent on this pop and they were just re-released. I understand that. But
yeah, I agree. I do understand that part.
I do fully understand that, and that's definitely a bummer. But I have the feeling a lot of people that were complaining are people that got it through the HBO shop.
I think the people that were complaining were people who were unable to go and order it.
Well, that
and
too.
They missed their shot. That's what I think most people are upset about. And believe me, I've been there. I've complained about it. I don't think I've ever taken it to Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. But I've been upset about not being able to get something. One was, I don't know, it was the glow-in-the-dark Captain Crunch or whatever. Thank you, number 2. That I got really mad because Heather had a chance to buy it. And she didn't. And I was like, did you get it? And she's like, no. I was like, what? Why didn't you? And she's like, oh, well, I didn't think you wanted it. And I was like, Heather, come on. I had all the other Captain Crunch Pops, and that was the only one I needed.
You wanted it.
I cried for a long time for that. What is the most expensive and least expensive Pops you bought and can't get rid of? The most expensive and least expensive. Getting rid of, that's so the hardest Pop for me to ever have gotten rid of probably was the, when I got rid of my Star Wars collection, I had, what was his name? Supreme Leader Snoke. And I feel like I had a garage full of them at one point in time. I didn't know what to do with them. And I think did we end up throwing it away?
I think so.
I think we ended up throwing like 1 or 2 of them away because we just didn't know what to do with them. Yeah. I'm assuming that would be the least expensive Pop.
Yeah, well, I also had gotten the Jafar, the red Jafar, in a mystery box that I couldn't get rid of, and a Hercules in a mystery box that I couldn't get rid of.
Right.
Nobody wanted them.
Nobody wanted them. The most expensive Pop, and can't get rid of. I don't know. Right now I have a blue Scooby-Doo. And I would love to trade the blue Scooby-Doo for something that I really want. I really want an Ant-Man Conan, which is not even in the same range as blue Scooby-Doo. But I would do the trade because I got blue Scooby-Doo in a mystery box and I just want the Conan. So if you're out there and you want a blue Scooby-Doo, he's flocked. Hold on. This one. If somebody wanted that and they had if they had an Ant-Man Conan or a black and white long-haired Loki, I would totally do a 1-for-1 for that Scooby-Doo because it doesn't fit in my collection and I got him in a mystery box. Stuff like that happens sometimes. And I've offered him a couple of times to people for other things and it hasn't gone. So I guess that's the most expensive and I haven't been able to get rid of. The most expensive pop that we own right now, I believe it's James Gunn, but I think the real most expensive pop that we own is Chris Hardwick from Talking Dead that is signed. That was in the 1,000 of the original Chris Hardwick they released, and there was only 100 signed. Was it 100? And we received one of the 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I think that answers your question, Gothman69. I think. And if it didn't, then tell me, please, and then we'll figure it out. So anyway, that was the whole Game of Thrones thing. I've been thinking about that. I wanted to talk about that a little bit and kind of cover how I felt about it because...
Speaking of which, Jonathan Magical said that he binged it in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
And I'm wondering if he binged, like, the whole thing in 2 weeks? Like, season 1 through, what was it, 7?
Yes.
Or if he binged, like, season 7, and that was it.
Somebody contacted me the other day... And forgive me, I don't remember who it was. Somebody contacted us on Instagram, and they said I could give you a list of all the episodes to watch.
Oh no, yeah, that's what people say.
Like,
and
here's the episode you
like
need to watch.
Big plot points, but like I want the whole story.
Yeah, I want the whole thing, and I'm willing to wait until it's over with. I could care less. I'm like season.
Couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less. I'm on season 3, episode 5, I think. I'm on episode 5, and so far I really, really love it.
Oh my God.
I just think it's great.
I
can't believe you binged season 1 through 7. That's insane.
Were you like off work and staying up 24 hours a day? I mean, that's craziness.
That's insane.
You know, I do have a friend, my friend Jay. He wanted to watch Dexter because when I was into Dexter, I started watching Dexter from like season 3, I think.
Right.
Live. So I binged like the first 2 seasons, I think, and then I started watching it on season 3. And every start of the season, I would have a party, and every end of the season, I would have a party. And then every Sunday, it was just tradition. Whoever wanted to show up and watch with me could.
Right.
But I would have like go all out and have like food and dessert and everything for the season start and finale.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
I wanted to do that for Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean, I want to eventually
get...
I think that would be fun to do that, to get our friends who love the show. But it seems like that number, talking about just Walking Dead for a second, that number is dwindling. It's hard to find people who watch that anymore.
Which doesn't make any sense because it's such a great show.
It is really good.
But anyway, my friend Jay, it was the very last season. He really was like interested in it because like all of his friends watched Dexter. Right? So he was like, okay, how long do I have? And I want to say it was only like 2 or 3 weeks before the season 8, I think it's 8 premiere of Dexter.
Right.
He binged it, and it was like getting real close to the deadline, and he was only on like season 6 or something.
Oh my.
He watched it in 1.5 time. So it would go faster.
What? He fast forwarded it?
It wasn't like fast. It was like, it was just extra fast.
Oh my God.
Like 1.5 time.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It must have been.
Yeah, seriously. But he understood it and he watched it and he came on the finale premiere.
He came on the finale premiere?
Well, yeah. It's
you
Dexter.
mean he attended?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. My mother asked, "Why did we throw them away?" Mom, we were getting that that pop.
Saw how stupid that pop was, you would have thrown it away. And no more pops are going in my room. You saw my room; it's a mess. No more pops in my room.
Thomas, I would feel bad for the person who got Snoke as well. I wouldn't want to give that to a kid. By the way, that's a future dream of mine, and I think $7 a pop. Lee has, we talked about it a little bit. It's not in stone or anything, but something for the future. I would love to get a bundle of Funko Pops and take them to a children's hospital and hand them out one day. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's something I'd like to work with Lee a little bit. We have slowed down the Gastlecast, so you probably noticed we don't have many episodes popping up as much anymore. We don't go live quite as often, at least over the last couple weeks, because of the wedding. We're so busy with the wedding that everything has like really slowed down. But after the wedding and after we, so next weekend, our wedding's on Saturday. We're gonna spend the day together Sunday and Monday. We both took off Monday, so we'll be spending the day together. And then after that, the doors, the floodgates of the Gastlecast will then open up. And what I ask of you, you, our friends, the people who enjoy watching us, to please share us as much as you can, because we want to up all those numbers. We want to show people what we've got and give you the premium content that we are going to be. We've always been giving really good content, but I feel like the content we're about to give is just going to get better and better as we've gone along. If you go back and watch our first video and watch our most recent, you'll see. But what I'm noticing...
Don't watch the first video.
Don't watch the first... Well, it's not even this weird. The first video was just terrible. It was
We're
very...
sitting there. We won this.
Look at us. You want to have fun with me? I really have a good time.
We got this box. Thank you, Funko. This is great. Thank you.
Bye. Yeah.
It's really weird that I'm on a camera. I don't like this.
Yeah, it took a while to get us used to the camera. I will tell you that right now.
It was really weird.
But if you can, share us as much as you can. We want to try to bump the numbers a little bit. We've noticed a tremendous slowdown over the last, I guess, month and a half, 2 months, where we have slowed down, and I noticed that the views have really dropped. So I want to get back up to where we were and start making some major movement again, because we hit 1,500 subscribers. That was a big thing for us, and then it was a halt after that happened. So if you think that there's something that we can improve on this channel, we also appreciate if you help us and tell us that too, because we are so open to criticism. We don't get upset about stuff like that. We appreciate that. Positively Drowning and Gastlecast. Moist with Gastlecast?
You gotta be careful saying that word on our channel, because a lot of people don't like that word.
What's that?
Moist.
Okay, I don't like that myself. Let's not say that word, Heather. We don't like that at all. Yeah, so give us a helping hand. Give the Gastlecast a helping hand. And so after the wedding, we have talked about this. All of those Funko Pops that we custom made, meaning we took heads off one pop and put them on the bodies of other pops.
Oh, speaking of which, really quick, wait till you see the glasses I'm putting on mine. You guys are going to be shocked.
Boom. We're going to give away those pops. I think we're only going to keep like a set, the Negan set. I think the rest will probably go. I think we'll get rid of the rest.
Freddie and Jason I want, and Negan I want.
Okay, so we're only going to keep a couple.
Maybe Bridezilla and Tommy.
Nah, I think that we should. I think we should.
Though.
I know, but I think we should give these out to our friends here. I think they would really like it. So we'll pass those along, and we'll do a giveaway for all those. Maybe for a 2,000 subscriber giveaway if you guys help us get the 2,000.
No, not 2,025. I want it to be like.
No, 25 is going to be 25 is going to be Hot Toys.
Oh, it'll be a Hot Toys.
Yeah, but I'm thinking 2,000. If we can do that, then we can give these guys away.
That's less than 500 away, though. I want.
But it's I know, but it's our. But listen, we don't develop as fast as some of these other channels. We take it slow. We're slow like molasses. You know what I mean? Little molasses. So we'll give away those pops as soon as we hit 2K. 2K. Hello, Christina Payne. Welcome. 2K subscribers will give away those wedding Funko Pops, and we'll show them all to you again. And at the wedding, we'll take pictures and we'll take some video and stuff, and that way later on we can make like a little video talking about our wedding, and I think that'll be fun also for those who want to know more about it, see it, and see what happened.
There will be no live stream.
There will not be a live stream. I'm not saying that there will not be a live stream, but there will not be a live stream. There will not be a live stream. What are you smiling for?
You better not.
What do you mean?
I'm not kidding.
If I go Instagram live for like 2 seconds and just say hi.
No, it's
you
our
know.
wedding. We're
I know,
there
I know,
to
I
be
know.
present with
No,
our
but I mean
guests.
when I'm getting ready that day, I might go live and just say hi to everybody. I don't know.
That's fine.
And during the wedding while I'm saying my vows.
It better not be.
Heather, she gets so angry when I bring that up.
I do, because it's like an intimate
We do
thing.
like to take it slow and
It-
gentle. Thank you.
It is a very intimate thing, and we're sharing.
It is intimate.
We have a very small guest list of the people that mean the most to us, right?
I didn't know where you're going with that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you guys mean a lot to us, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
okay. Well, it's not a big
yeah.
deal. Come on. I
Yeah.
know she's gonna kill me, Lady Days, with
I
her
will.
dagger eyes. You gotta watch out for those. They're like little arrows.
She said they're beautiful eyes. I don't know what you're reading.
One other thing I want to talk about were the Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home pops. Now that Endgame, we've seen it and it's over. Spider-Man Far From Home, which this is not a spoiler. This is something that has been like all over the internet. Spider-Man Far From Home is like literally going to start the next phase of the Marvel films. So this is the last Marvel film we get this year. I'm really excited to see what happens. Of course, we already did get our unmasked Mysterio, which I posted a photo on Instagram. I love that picture a whole lot. And I'm not just saying that because I took it. It just looks cool. Which is really cool about that picture, by the way. I took a picture of him like this, and then I took a picture of him with a flashlight that I had that turns green. And then I put those pictures over top of one another and then equalized them out. And that's how I got the look. And it just came out really, really nice. I was really happy with it. But that Mysterio is definitely not my favorite of the series. They are releasing a ton of pops, but there's a regular Mysterio that I really would like to have from Walmart. I mean, the normal looking Mysterio from Walmart that's glow in the dark. I really want him. He's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. We've talked about this. I love the Spider-Man cartoon from Fox way back in the day.
I like the Happy.
Yes, Happy's cool with the check. But all of these pops are cool. I really, really happen to like the Spider-Man hanging on the wall too. So this set I'm really excited about. I'm sure you guys are pumped for the movie and for the Funko Pop, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. Because listen, there's a Marvel fan and there's also Spider-Man fans, because Spider-Man is such a huge character. You know, I remember way back when I was talking to my friends about this. Way back when, if back in 2000 you said an Iron Man movie was coming out, everybody would be like, oh, who cares? And at that point, when you said Spider-Man, everybody would be like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Spider-Man's great. Who's Iron Man? Nowadays, you say Iron Man, people are losing it, and Spider-Man's just like sort of the same, but Iron Man has like become the most popular Marvel character of all time, and he wasn't like that up until the 2008 film. But you still have that big group of people who are excited about Spider-Man, just Spider-Man, outside the MCU. So these pops, Spider-Man always held a special place in my heart. I always loved Spider-Man. I loved him as a character. I grew up with Spider-Man, the cartoons. I love some of the comic books. I did actually collect some of those comic books because Venom, I mean, his rogues gallery of villains was, in my opinion, always the best. People always say, well, how about Batman? And I just think Spider-Man always had the best rogues gallery. So I love Spider-Man, so these pops are a big deal for me. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man's great.
I think Spider-Man's great as well.
Especially Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yes, Tom Holland is amazing.
He's more like kid-like, and I really like that. I think that's what, like, when I think of Spider-Man, that's how I think of Spider-Man.
Yes.
And I really like what he has brought to the Spider-Man movies.
I am so excited to see what pops. If you remember, by the way, back when Infinity War came out, we didn't get certain pops until the movie came out. One being Red Skull's character, which was like a secret character, the Stonekeeper. I can't wait to see what they come up with now after the fact.
Yes.
I thought they were going to release a new Marvel Endgame pop on Thursday when the movie came out.
Friday.
Just some character,
Friday
maybe
was the technical
or
day.
Friday or whatever, or Glow or something, and they didn't do that.
There are a couple that I'm really interested in seeing, and I think they'll probably give them
If they
to
do
us.
it,
Yeah,
yes.
I think they will.
There are actually like 4 or 5 different things that I thought of while watching the film, and I think we're going to get them. I think it's just a matter of time. I'm sure they've already been created, but for the sake of not spoiling the movie, because if you've ever noticed, like on the internet with movies, I have never seen so many "do not spoil this movie" posts in my life.
Speaking of which, there was a post this morning that really got under my skin. Like, bad. Like, if I saw this person in person, I don't care if he's like 7 foot tall, I would pick him up from the bottom of his feet and I would like throw him into a brick
Just
wall.
real quick, my mom wants to know, what day is the wedding, Friday or Saturday?
You know, I swear to you guys, people are trying to kill me. She thinks she's funny.
Phoenix Hogan, enjoy Endgame and let me know what you think on Instagram. Message us after the fact. I want to know what you think, or message me on Facebook. Either one. I just want to know. I want to know your opinion. Heather, tell us about your friend, or maybe not friend anymore.
Not friend anymore.
We love you, Phoenix.
He said, I reactivated my Facebook because apparently, I guess he took his Facebook down. I didn't notice. I don't care.
Whoa,
don't
okay.
care.
Heather getting a little wild. Okay.
So he posted, I just got on Facebook to say this, and then he listed like bullet points, like 5 or 6 spoilers, like big spoilers from Endgame. And I'm like, are you like, everyone in the comments were calling him like, you know, dude, that's a D move.
Yeah, right. What
like,
a big a-hole.
Yeah, I mean, like what would possess somebody to do that?
That's a crappy thing to do.
It really is.
And it sounds like to me that he has a chip on his shoulder. He's angry about something, and he wants to take out whatever he's dealing with on everybody else.
I guess
Because
he's
own
funny, but
like
it's
I
not
would
funny.
never do that. Not even at a comedy. I do a lot of weird things at a comedy, but I would never do that. I would never do that. My friend, our friend, she found out spoilers by reading a recipe. Like, there's a recipe, and in the comment section of the recipe,
Who?
Maggie.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, Bobby said, I think it was Bobby. He said that he saw it in like some NFL thing.
Right, yeah. He found out that
People
Han Solo
are
died in
crazy.
episode 7 it was the Amazon, it was like the review section of Amazon.
Oh.
Like on an item, he found out that Han Solo died. I mean, like out of all places, that's where he's reading it. So anyway,
People are ridiculous. Don't be a jerk
yeah,
and
don't spoil the
stuff.
movies. Come on, don't spoil a movie. If Endgame was spoiled for me, I would have been beside myself. I was so excited about that movie, and I went in there. I was so amped up. By the way, only movie ever in my whole life that I've ever like teared up, and I don't want anybody misunderstanding. I teared up not because of anything bad that happened or anything. I teared up out of pure excitement.
So did I.
Out of pure joy, out of just shock and awe. The movie Endgame, if you have not seen it, it is one of these movies, especially if you've been following Marvel as close as I have, or MCU. I like read it. It's like the Bible for me sometimes. I'm constantly reading up about it. I'm going on Wikipedia and everything. But it just summed up, it closed the story out of 10 years so well, in a way that I never thought they would ever be able to do it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Infinity War and thinking, wow, how could they ever top this? And instead of topping Infinity War in the action department, they topped it in the emotion department.
Yeah.
Is that the best way to say it, you think?
I would say so.
They
Definitely.
topped it in the emotion department.
It was definitely slower than Infinity War.
It was more story and more
I don't want
downtrodden.
to. Yeah, I don't want to say slow. That's not the right word. It was less action packed, but there was still a ton of action.
Yeah, there was a ton of action, but it was
a
more
lot of
dramatic.
story.
It was
Yeah.
more dramatic.
Oh,
more
it was
dramatic.
amazing.
But it was in a great way.
Yeah, I cried multiple times during Endgame.
Mom, no, it was 3 hours and 4. Don't quote me, but it was like 3 hours something. That's how long it was. But it was fantastic.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. Highly recommend it.
I cried during one part. There was one part that I didn't think I would cry during, or that I thought I would cry during that I didn't cry. that I knew was gonna happen. That everybody knows
Right,
is gonna
right,
happen.
right.
There was a part that I just like lost. I mean, Chris's dad. So we don't talk about your dad a whole lot. We normally talk about your mom because she's like in here interacting.
Right.
Chris's dad is like the funny guy, like the jokester. Like he'll make fun of you.
Right. He's
To no
hilarious.
end.
Yeah, my father's hilarious.
He is freaking hilarious.
That's how I got my funny, the little funny that I have.
You
My
don't-
funny bone.
You don't have any though.
Got a funny bone. That's why you get married to me, because my funny bone.
So his dad was sitting next to me, okay? And my tears were coming out like the side where his dad was like sitting next to, and I'm like, oh man, I'm never gonna hear the end of this. And I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, like wiping my tears on my shirt, right? He didn't even know I cried. But I was so worried that I was gonna be made fun of forever for that. I'm glad he didn't see it.
I posted the other day that somebody was hospitalized because they couldn't control themselves. They cried so hard. It was in China.
God. I'm not joking. I had a legitimate panic attack as we were watching the movie.
Really?
Yes, because like, so first of all, you have all this adrenaline pumping, right?
Right.
And second of all, it was like I was trying not to really cry on the outside, and it makes me feel like I can't breathe even though I can.
Right.
And then I started to panic, and I was like, oh my God. Like, it was just, like, the perfect mixture for, like...
The perfect storm.
Yeah, it was horrible. And I was sitting there, and I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm like, this isn't even, like, real?
Right.
What's happening?
I was getting embarrassed of myself.
Yeah, I was embarrassed, too.
I was, like, embarrassed I was getting that worked up over the movie. But I loved that movie so much. Highly recommend you go and check it out. It's
So
a perfect
good.
closer for the MCU. And if you haven't watched all the MCU movies, Heather's sister went with us. She's only watched like 2, and she loved it too, which I thought was pretty impressive, considering she didn't know a whole lot of the backstory. It was fantastic. Thank you, Ghost Planet, for the happy
Aw.
wedding day. Well, guys, it's 8 o'clock. What does that mean? Well, that means that we've had a long day. And we've been here for an hour and now 50 seconds, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
If you keep doing this, we're going to be here all
57,
night.
58, hold on, 59. An hour and 1 minute. Hour and 1 minute, 02, 03, 04.
Okay.
Okay, we've been here for a while. So we had a great time being here with you. But guess what? We're getting married. Can you believe that? Can you believe that she gets to marry this? Huh? I know.
He puts Tide Pods in the dishwasher. Can someone save me?
We have fun here.
He really did.
It smelled real good.
It did smell good.
We have fun here.
But I don't recommend washing your dishes with Tide Pods.
Well, here's what I can tell you. We love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. I know that we have 1 week in between where you're not going to see a whole lot of us, but we will be posting on Instagram. You'll know a little bit what's going on through the week. You'll know a little bit about what's happening with the wedding. We'll try to put some information out there, just some fun pictures of Heather and I during the week. Maybe just keep an eye on Instagram. We'll post some fun stuff, okay? Especially our Funko photo a day and all that kind of stuff.
If I remember.
And remember, if you're not on We Hunt Together, the group on Facebook, you should totally go and check that out because it is an awesome, awesome group full of awesome people where we all believe in one thing, Heather. One thing. And what is that thing, Heather?
You tell me.
We hunt together, yes! We like to hunt together and help each other. And I just did, by the way. I just did. But we'll see that later. Who we helped. Now I'll say it anyway. We helped our good pal Thomas Studholme. We helped him out. And you'll find out how later on, I hope. I hope.
He's the best.
I'm tired, Heather. It's been a long day. Guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Thanks for spending time with us. And thank you for taking time out of your day every time we go live or anytime we post a video and jumping on, checking out what we're up to, giving us a like, commenting, following, subscribing, sharing everything. We appreciate everything that you guys do. The next time you see us live is when we're going to be married husband and wife. And let's hope we're still alive by then.
Let's hope you're
Heather
still
might
alive.
kill me by then.
And
We throw away pops together, my mother says.
yeah, if you keep using the Tide Pods in the dishwasher, we might die. I don't think those are like food
I'm gonna start
safe.
putting my shirts in there. I'm gonna start putting my shirts and my jackets in there.
We'll use the Cascade
My
in
shoes.
the washing machine.
Put my shoes in there.
The real washing
Isn't that what
machine.
Uncle Buck does on the Uncle Buck movie?
I don't know.
I think he starts like drying the clothing in the microwave.
That's a
Guys, this is the time. This is your time where you get to go on the chat section down here and you get to say anything that you want to say. We hunt together. We love together. We wedding together. We marry together. I don't know. Something fun. This is your time. Post down in the comment section below. We'll post a picture of it on Instagram right after, showing all of your love. Guys, we'll see you very soon.
We will. We love you very much. Your
We
mom
love you.
said that she will see us Saturday at the wedding. Miss Angel, the wedding's on Monday.
Now you're really
I'm
gonna
just
confuse
kidding.
everything.
I'm
Don't
just
say
kidding.
that.
It's
Don't-
Saturday.
yeah,
It's
don't say
Saturday.
that.
Don't show
Don't
up
say that.
Monday.
Guys, we love you. Remember, as always, we hunt together. And go over to alltimetoys.com. You're not going to want to miss that.
No, you won't. Bye.
Okay. Bye.